everyone. Please keep enjoying your desserts. I'd like to welcome you to the 2013 Wadsworth Area Chamber of Commerce Rosie Awards. I'm Joanna Perino. I'm the president of the board of directors of the Wadsworth Chamber, and I'm so happy that you are all here this evening. Tonight we honor top businesses, organizations, and business professionals. The nominees were chosen by you, the Wadsworth Area Chamber of Commerce. The votes have been tallied and the winners will be announced tonight. This annual gathering has had many different formats in the past, but there is one constant that remains. The nominees and winners have a great love for this city of Wadsworth. They volunteer, they donate, they are active, and they are present. They are the foundation of success on which Wadsworth was built, a tradition which dates back almost 200 years. Each recipient tonight, whether a company, an organization, or an individual, carries an internal flame of excellence, a flame that was struck from a rosebud match which was manufactured just a few short miles from here. We celebrate that internal flame tonight. It is what fuels the success of these nominees and makes Wadsworth a great community in which to live and work. Wadsworth has much to celebrate in the coming years with the bicentennial celebration taking place in 2014. We look forward to that celebration and all of the history behind it. Can you all hear me in the back? Okay. My cheerleading days came in handy then. Okay. Woo! Okay. We are grateful for the following people and businesses for their support of this event, the 2013 Rosie Awards. We'd like to thank Bueller's Fresh Foods from Wadsworth for the lovely rose centerpieces. We'd like to thank our generous table sponsors, Advanced Insurance Designs Incorporated, Bob Carr of Benefit Management Services Organization, ComDoc, DB Hopkins and Associates, Digital Print Solutions, Ebner Furnaces, Key Bank, Qualiform Incorporated, Sabre Logic, Siebert Keck Insurance, Suprema Incorporated, Summa Wadsworth Rittman Hospital, the Galaxy and Holiday Inn Express, U.S. Bank, Voorhees, Sater, Seymour, and Peace. And we'd also like to thank WCTV for the creation of this video and for filming the event tonight. We'd like to thank Glenn Rutherford of Glenn Rutherford Photography, the official photographer of the Rosie Awards, and Amber Young for the beautiful piano music that we've heard this evening. We'd also like to thank our student ushers, Bob Kruger, Eric Walter, Megan Sontag, and Hannah Sentia. And we'd also, of course, like to thank our lovely registration ladies, Sharon Wright and Kimberly Lorene. Tonight we are celebrating with 8 categories of excellence, as well as a presentation of the Key to the City by our own mayor, Robin Lawbaugh. And now the moment you've all been waiting for, on to the awards. And I'd like to invite Karen Wilson to come up to the stage to present the first award.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Karen Wilson, Vice President of Wadsworth Chamber Board of Directors. And our first award tonight is for Business Employee of the Year. Our nominees are
Business Employee of the Year, Aaron Dickey. For the past year and a half, Aaron Dickey has worked for Summa Health System in the foundation at both Summa Wadsworth Rittman Hospital and Summa Barberton Hospital and has enjoyed every minute of it. Aaron has coordinated the last 2 black tie galas for the Wadsworth Rittman Hospital Foundation, raising over $110,000 for the hospital. She organized the hospital's team for the Wadsworth Relay for Life last year and has been an active member of Summa's leadership class and the Developing and Retaining Individuals with Vision and Energy program. Erin grew up in Girard, Ohio and is a graduate of the University of Akron with a degree in marketing management. She is married to Josh and lives in Bath with their boxer, black lab dog Beanie. For the past 4 years, Erin has been a volunteer at Stewart's Caring Place. John Singleton, a 2004 graduate of Wadsworth High School, became a machinist while attending the University of Akron for political science. He became very interested in manufacturing and metalworking and decided to focus his attention on machining. He worked for a Wadsworth manufacturing company until 2011 when he decided to move to Ebner Furnaces Incorporated. Ebner Furnaces has been a great fit for John. He has kept manufacturing operations strong and viable, even when up against deadlines. When the lack of skilled workforce became an issue that would shut Ebner down, he became an important asset in assisting to achieve state certification and today trains future journeymen and women. John and his girlfriend Kaylee are very busy raising a 2.5-year-old, Emmett. He is grateful for his employment and his family to come home to at the end of a workday. Tommy Hayes. In his role as account manager at Sabre Logic, Tommy Hayes is responsible for managing existing client relationships, bringing in new accounts, and identifying new opportunities for growth. He is also highly involved in the Wadsworth Young Professionals, a community outreach of the Wadsworth Chamber of Commerce. The Wadsworth Young Professionals is an impressive group of young people dedicated to heightening the lives of young professionals who live and work in Wadsworth by providing opportunities to network, socialize, and enjoy our city. Tommy is a member of the Wadsworth Area Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors, a member of the Wadsworth YMCA Advisory Board, and chairman of the annual Partners with Youth campaign. He received a 2012 Rosie Award in the category of Visionary of the Year, and this year is a nominee for the Greater Akron Chamber Young Professionals Network 30.
And the winner is John Singleton. Congratulations.
Excellent, thank you.
There you go.
Thank you. All right, thank you. Say a few words? Okay, well, yeah, this is like a huge thing for me. I really haven't had anything, haven't been recognized like this before, but I guess my biggest thing is, you know, I've had a lot of failures, and, you know, I just make a continuous effort to learn from those failures, and it's education, and I guess good things happen when you keep on trying. So, thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Paula Canterbury. I'm one of the Chamber's Board of Directors, and I'm also Program Director for the Chamber. Our next award is for Business Manager of the Year.
Business Manager of the Year. Bev Long is the Marketing and Admissions Director at both Liberty Residence 1 and 2. Bev works with potential residents and their families during what could be a stressful time of placing loved ones in the care of others. Thanks to Bev's warmth and caring, people find great comfort in knowing that the facilities she represents provide a comfortable and safe home. Bev credits God in leading her to help the elderly and their families. Bev quickly becomes a part of each resident's life, engaging in conversations, being a team member in a group game, celebrating holidays and birthdays, and simply honoring a long-lived life. She has served as a Medina County 4-H advisor, board member of the Rittman Chamber of Commerce, and Rittman Salvation Army, and is currently serving on the Blue Tip Committee and the Wadsworth Older Adults Foundation Board. Bev is a part of the Chamber's Golf Committee and Ambassador Program. Bev and her husband of 24 years, Kevin, have 2 daughters. Chris Maxwell. A graduate of Wadsworth High School, Chris Maxwell learned early the importance of good customer service and credits his positive upbringing for much of his success. Chris is a 2-time First Merit Excellence Award recipient for being the top branch manager in his peer group. He was also one of the youngest presidents of the Wadsworth Chamber of Commerce. Currently, he manages the U.S. customer service for Suprema. Chris and his team have implemented new procedures and techniques to better enhance the customer service experience, and he will tell you that much of the success that his department has experienced over the past year is due to the strong team around him. Chris believes that serving his community is important and looks forward to this fall when he makes a run for Wadsworth City Council. Chris and his wife Sarah have been married for 10 years and have 2 daughters. The Maxwells reside in Wadsworth. Joe Magnaca. With 26 years in education as a teacher, coach, principal, and currently serving as the Director of Facilities for Wadsworth City Schools, Joe Magnaca oversees the support staff for the school district, which includes building staffing, custodial, maintenance, food service, and transportation departments. For the past 4 years, Joe has served as the district representative for the $130 million construction project, which includes 3 elementary schools and the Wadsworth High School and Community Center project, a collaborative effort with the City of Wadsworth, the YMCA, Summa Health Systems, and the Wadsworth Public Library, and the renovation of the new Charles A. Parsons Administration Building. Joe is involved in the Wadsworth Lions Club and the City of Wadsworth Cable Commission. On July 18th, he and his wife Renee will celebrate 26 years of marriage. They have resided in Wadsworth since 1988 and have 2 daughters. Angus O'Hara, executive chef and sommelier, has been with the Galaxy since 2010. During this time, he has seen a myriad of changes. The menu's emphasis is now on innovation, freshness, and craft labor methodology. Angus attended the University of Iowa, where he studied classical voice and music, and put himself through school working in various establishments that started his culinary experience. Ultimately, he became an apprentice of Master Chef Don Funk and was given the title Garde Manger, the keeper of the food, a profoundly treasured experience. Various programs and institutions have provided Angus with a classical European education in the culinary arts, which he shares with all of those with whom he has the privilege to work. Angus lives in Hubbard, Ohio, near the Pennsylvania border with his wife Heather and 2 sons. He is aggressively trying to get on the television shows Chopped and Iron Chef America to see what kind of splash he might provide on a national level.
Congratulations to all the nominees, and the winner is Angus O'Hara.
Thank you. Certainly. Thank you. Honored, surprised, privileged, humbled. I love what I do. I love this place. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Tommy Hayes, and I am going to introduce the Entrepreneur of the Year candidates to you. Let's meet them now.
Business Entrepreneur of the Year. Winston Bird. Originally from Norfolk, Virginia, Winston Bird is the franchise owner of Domino's Pizza, located in downtown Wadsworth. Winston has doubled the sales in his store in 1 year and has rolled out a new menu, along with products being perfected in his store. Winston is well known in the community because of his generosity. He provides food items to every community event that requests, whether it's fundraising or planning meetings. His motto is to never say no. Winston has a passion for the arts and is a trained artist. He is married to Elizabeth and they have a son, Sebastian. Winston takes relationships to heart and says, "I build empires and people." Jeff Novak is the president of Advanced Insurance Designs Incorporated, providing insurance solutions through the state of Ohio. His primary areas of focus are healthcare reform, commercial liability, and home and auto coverage. Jeff graduated from Wadsworth High School in 1993 and the University of Akron in 1998 with a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration and Advertising. As a member of NAIFA, NAHU, and several other local organizations, Jeff stays connected to his community and his industry. Jeff recently completed the Leadership in Life Institute and serves on a committee for the Summit County Humane Society. He is a Wadsworth Area Chamber of Commerce board member and is involved with the Wadsworth Independent Business Association. Jeff served as president of NAIFA Medina County for 2 consecutive terms. In his spare time, you may find him playing drums, golfing, or traveling with his family. Jeff resides in Wadsworth with his wife Tanya and 3 children. Chris Hopkins, owner of Tri-County Insurance, grew up in Wadsworth, traveled the world, and came back to Wadsworth in 1999 with her husband Dave and their 2 sons. Chris spent 20 years as a senior flight attendant for the largest international charter airline. After moving back to Wadsworth, she became a licensed insurance agent and took over the family insurance agency in 2008. Tri-County Insurance Agency, located on the Wadsworth Square, has been serving the insurance needs of Wadsworth since 1972, providing insurance and financial solutions to more than 1,500 individuals and businesses in the area. She is a 6-year participant in the Susan G. Komen 3-Day as a walker, crew captain, and part of the leadership team for the Cleveland 3-Day Youth Corps. Chris is the past president for the Wadsworth Lions Club and current treasurer for Downtown Wadsworth. She recently became a runner and just finished her first 5K. Chris enjoys sailing with her husband and boys.
All right, congratulations to all of the nominees. And the winner is Chris Hopkins.
First, I'd like to say thank you, one, for the nomination. I'm pleasantly surprised and honored, and especially the group of people I was with. It was just a complete surprise and honor. So thank you very much, and I want to thank my husband for his unwavering support. And I'm happy to be here in Wadsworth, working and living and being in my hometown. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Laura Brocklehurst, and I'm proud to be on the Board of Directors for the Wadsworth Chamber of Commerce, as well as the Director for the Fundraising Committee. It's my pleasure tonight to present to you Business Advocate of the Year.
Business Advocate of the Year. Diane Olam, the shop owner of 3 Roses Gift Boutique, opened her unique shop on Wadsworth Square in 2007. Diane grew up in Maple Heights and is a graduate of Baldwin Wallace College. The origin of her shop's name comes from Diane's mom, Rose. Diane's middle name is Rose, and her daughter's middle name is Rose. Diane's shop offers a variety of beautiful items, jewelry, lovely items for your home, and especially great gifts for your best friend's birthday. She is passionate about bringing visitors to the downtown area. Diane is a member of the Board of Directors of Downtown Wadsworth Incorporated and spearheads the Herb and Craft Fair, the Sidewalk Sale, the Summer Breeze Concert Series, and oversees the planting and caring for the flowers around the square. She is working on the Wadsworth Bicentennial Planning Committee and is a member of the Bud and Bloom Garden Club. Diane is married to Jack and has 2 children. Toby Butt is the owner and president of Allen and Hartzell. Involved in the community since 1972, Toby continues to be active in the community, serving on volunteer boards, and his large involvement with the formation of the Wadsworth Independent Business Association, an organization that creates an awareness of what local businesses provide to the community. He is involved in Wadsworth Rotary, Wadsworth Salvation Army Advisory Board, founding chair of the Wadsworth Public Library Foundation, and current chair of the SUMA Wadsworth-Rittman Hospital Foundation. He continually strives to improve the community by his dedication, caring, and support. Toby encourages his staff, as well as other community members, to gain positive communication and problem-solving skills. Last summer, Toby learned a valuable life skill. You can survive a 2-week vacation in Europe, even if your lost luggage is waiting for you in your Wadsworth office. Tom DeBoard has served as the president for SUMA Barberton and Wadsworth-Rittman Hospitals for the past 3 years. He has more than 24 years of progressive leadership in the healthcare, financial, and operations management in this region, starting his career at Barberton Citizens Hospital in 1988. Tom earned a bachelor's degree in accounting and an MBA in finance, both from the University of Akron. Tom is active in many community groups, providing service and leadership. Currently, Tom is Vice Chair of the Board for the American Heart Association, Vice Chair of the Board for the Akron Regional Hospital Association, Chair of the Board for the SUMA Rehab Hospital, and a member and past president of the Rotary Club of Barberton. Tom is also very active in his church. He has been married to his high school sweetheart, Diane, and will celebrate 28 years of marriage this summer. They have 2 boys and have lived in Talmadge for 27 years.
Congratulations to all the nominees. And the winner is Toby Butt.
I just want to take a moment and certainly thank all of the chamber members for this recognition. And I really need to say a special thank you to my team at Allen and Hartzell, because they cut me a lot of slack down there when I'm out of the office, a lot of time involved with a lot of the community activities. But I think we all realize, and every one of you in this room will appreciate how important that really is. I'm happy to accept this award on behalf of everyone who's involved with the Wadsworth Independent Business Association. We're celebrating our 4th anniversary this month. There's been a lot of things that we've accomplished. We talked about in our meeting this morning, there's a lot of opportunities out there, a lot of challenges. But it's something that takes a team. I think we all realize that, and I certainly appreciate everybody's involvement that's helped us with that. By the way, 2 2-week vacations coming up this year, not traveling Air France. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jeff Novak, member of the Chamber Board, and tonight I would like to introduce Sustainable Business of the Year.
Sustainable Business of the Year. Anytime Fitness. Dave and Jennifer Frisbee are the owners of Anytime Fitness, a 24-hour gym that offers cutting-edge strength training and cardio equipment. They recently celebrated the 3rd anniversary of Anytime Fitness, located in downtown Wadsworth. Jennifer is a Wadsworth High School graduate and a 2006 inductee into the Wadsworth Sports Hall of Fame. Dave and Jennifer graduated from Ohio University, Dave with his master's in sports medicine and exercise sciences, and Jennifer with her bachelor's in exercise physiology and athletic training. They practiced in Michigan for 20 years as athletic trainers at the University of Michigan and Hillsdale College, as well as various hospitals and high schools. Dave and Jennifer live in Wadsworth and have 3 boys. Ritzman Pharmacies. Wadsworth is the hometown of Ritzman Pharmacies Incorporated. Since 1950, when Forrest Ritzman opened the first store on Main Street, it has been their pleasure and honor to take care of Wadsworth citizens. Ritzman's customer service principles have remained the same, with Ritzman associates striving every day to deliver customer service beyond the commonplace. Forrest could not have envisioned that one day his small pharmacy would evolve into a small chain of 20 Ritzman locations, plus a home infusion pharmacy and a specialty packaging pharmacy. However, Forrest's sons and their business partners are visionaries. They have grown the business despite strong competition from national chains to ensure that Ritzman pharmacies are in local communities taking care of people for generations to come. Here's to another 63 years. Ebner Furnaces. Founded in Austria in 1948 by Josef Ebner, Ebner Furnaces' parent corporation, Ebner Industrie Ofenbrau, grew in size and reputation due to the quality of its products and innovation it brought to the heat treatment of various metals. Its hydrogen annealing process soon earned the company a 70% global market share. In 1987, Josef's successor and son, Peter Ebner, realized that the company needed a North American presence for sales and service. Wadsworth became the location for its proximity to the markets, its ease of access to transportation, and most importantly, it reminded Mr. Ebner of his hometown in Austria. Expansions began to house a manufacturing facility and additional support personnel. Today, the company still invests 6 to 8% of its sales revenue back into research and development and has over 3,900 Ebner workbases at over 340 companies in 51 countries. Robert Ebner has taken the reins as CEO and celebrates over 100 combined years of touching the aluminum, copper, and steel industries with its products. In the past 5 years, Ebner Furnaces has used the services and products of over 1,015 suppliers and served over 127 customers. Ebner's sustainability has been attained through diversification and succession planning. Their state-certified apprentice program, now in its second full year, assures that the backbone of Ebner Furnaces, its skilled labor, will continue to produce the quality of product their customers expect for years to come. Nagy's Collision Specialists is celebrating 40 years of business this year. Dave Nagy founded this company back in 1973 in a very humble setting in Doylestown. Since 2006, Nagy's has added 6 locations, with Wadsworth being the 4th of this rapid growth, for a total of 8 locations. These additional locations allow Nagy's to serve a much larger demographic while still holding true to the values Dave Nagy started the company with. Over the last 12 months, Nagy's Collision Centers have opened 2 new locations, Doug Chevrolet in Greene and Bill Harris Auto Group in Ashland, and also launched Pro Touch Detailing in Worcester. Their 3 pillars of business are strength, efficiency, and customer service. The key is constant improvement with each one every single day. Nagy's is active within and supportive of the community. They are involved in Wadsworth Young Professionals, the Blue Tip Festival, Wadsworth High School Athletic Boosters fundraising drive, and the Wadsworth High School Strike Out Cancer annual softball game.
Congratulations to the nominees. And the winner is Ritzman Pharmacies.
Well, I have to say it's quite an honor to be nominated, let alone to win this award. My name is Janine Black. I'm the district manager for the local 2 retail locations we have here in Wadsworth, in the grocery location in Buehler's in downtown. And on behalf of our corporate office, we just want to thank you for entrusting you in us being able to take care of your health care needs and supporting local pharmacy. We really do appreciate your business. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Christina Laskowski, one of the Chamber Board of Directors and part of the fundraising committee. This award is for Community Improvement of the Year. The nominees are
Community Improvement of the Year. The Inn at Coal Ridge is Wadsworth's newest assisted living facility. In 1986, Bev Donaldson, a registered nurse, went to her father, Jerry McLean, a developer and general contractor known for quality construction, with an idea to develop a senior assisted living model. At that time, there were many independent apartments for seniors and nursing homes, but nothing that combined the best of both. In November 1987, Bev and Jerry opened the first freestanding senior assisted living center in Ohio in their hometown of Newark. Bev was instrumental in working with the state to develop the first regulations for assisted living and continues to work closely with the Ohio Assisted Living Association. Since then, they and their team have developed and opened more than 20 senior facilities, all in Ohio, including Wadsworth, the Inn at Coal Ridge that opened to residents in August of 2012. Wadsworth City Schools and Community Center Project. Wadsworth City Schools is a AAA school district emphasizing academics, athletics, and the arts. The district has had the highest rating on the state report card for 10 consecutive years. Due to voters' overwhelming support of a bond issue that enabled the school district to take advantage of 37% matching funds from the Ohio School Facilities Commission, Wadsworth City Schools is proud of the completion of the new high school and community center complex. The building allows Wadsworth High School to share community space with the City of Wadsworth, Summa Wadsworth-Rittman Health System, the YMCA, and the Wadsworth Public Library, enhancing recreational opportunities for all age groups and serving as a satellite hub for wellness and library services. The three oldest elementary buildings, Isham, Overlook, and Valley View, were also replaced as part of the total construction package. The district's motto, where quality education is a community tradition, is especially meaningful for all of these new and exciting improvements to the community. The Galaxy and Holiday Inn Express. In 2000, the Galaxy Restaurant and Wadsworth Holiday Inn Express, owned by Robert and Phyllis Leatherman and family, opened their doors. The many changes that the Galaxy and Holiday Inn Express have made over the years, and especially this last year, are reflective in meeting the requests and needs of their customers. The Holiday Inn Express and Suites completed an entire interior renovation of the building, including new carpet, wall covering, furniture, and fixtures. The outside improvements included exterior lighting, updated front entrance with modern design touches through the lobby area. The Galaxy renovated the formal dining room and lobby area into a new look, which transitioned into the Circle L Steakhouse opening in 2012. A water feature and massive central trellis created a natural, relaxing environment. Along the walls, original artwork recreating the cave paintings in Lascaux, France, is a nod to the Limousin cattle, the same breed that is locally raised at their farm and served at Circle L Steakhouse.
Congratulations to all the nominees. The winner is Wadsworth City Schools and Community Center Project.
Just a sincere thank you on behalf of the school district. Obviously, we appreciate the Chamber's recognition. This was the epitome of a team effort. I do want to thank Joe for his leadership on the project, but especially to our partners that made it a reality. Congressman Jim Renacci, our Mayor Robin Lawbaugh, our Library Director Alan Nichols, and Jim Pope from Summa Wadsworth-Rittman Hospital. They all shared the same vision. And the city brought in phenomenal people like our Akron area YMCA. They enhanced what the facilities were for the Center for Older Adults and for WCTV. And I think that the investment that the community made into us and the community made into the partners is something that will be celebrated for decades. And we do appreciate that. Now we have educational facilities for our children for several years, and we have state-of-the-art health and wellness facilities
as well as facilities for our senior citizens. So on behalf of our school board, on behalf of our partners, a sincere appreciation and thank you for the recognition.
I'm trying not to be in the back of every picture up here, so. Okay, now I'd like to introduce our Mayor, Robin Labaugh, to present the key to the city.
I've had the privilege of knowing this year's recipient for a long time, very long time. Oh, we don't know. I was just a child, and people could start making, adding and subtracting and all that. I've admired this individual for a long time, and I think one of the things that most people would say about this individual is he has a love of life. He has a positive attitude. He laughs, lots of enthusiasm. But most notably, he has a great love of service to his family, his community, and to his church. He was born and raised and has been a lifelong resident of Wadsworth. He served for 4 years in the Navy during the Korean War. He's been married 55 years to the love of his life. He started his own business here in Wadsworth in May of 1964, and he served the community well with this business until his retirement in 1996. But the business does continue today. His city involvement includes many things. I'm just going to name a few. He served on the Civil Service Commission as a board member for many years. I know a lot about that commission, and it's a very taxing group, and we need somebody like this individual that would give his dedication and service to it. He served many years on the Woodlawn Cemetery as a trustee. Once again, fairly taxing, and he was a very hands-on trustee member. He served on the school advisory as a board member. He coached in Wadsworth Youth Sports, particularly Little League baseball. He donated services from his business over the years to various community and sport booster projects. He served his community, the First Christian Church, as an elder, a deacon, a Sunday school teacher. He is a member of the VFW and the American Legion, and he served as a past commander in that capacity. A member of the Isaac Walton Club, a member of the Lions Club, and has served in many capacities there, particularly now the Scholarship Committee. He's assisted with Meals on Wheels and the Salvation Army, and he is a die-hard Grizzly fan. You'll see him in just about any activity. He is as I mentioned, has been married 55 years to the love of his life, Pauline. He's a father of 3 sons, Tom, Mark, and John. And he has 12 grandkids. Why am I doing this? It's because I've known him a long time. 12 grandkids and 1 great-grandkid. So, without further ado, I'd like to present this year's Key to the City Award to Richard Thompson, better known as Dicker.
This is a heck of a surprise. I can't believe it yet. Thank you very much. It's quite an honor. And I wonder, the key to the city, does that work the restrooms too? Well, thank you very much.
Good evening. I'm Tom Kruger, one of the Chamber's Board of Directors and the Economic Development Representative. This award is for Outstanding Nonprofit Organization of the Year.
Outstanding Nonprofit Organization of the Year. Marion's Closet is a faith-based, all-volunteer free store located at 154 East Street in Wadsworth. During times of adversity, Marion's Closet helps families to stretch their resources. This outreach program carries clothing, bedding, kitchen items, personal products, diapers, formula, and wipes. These items are donated by this community and surrounding communities. Since its inception 6 years ago, Marion's Closet has served 3,000 families. Every Saturday, with the support of Wadsworth United Methodist Church, 150 people receive brown bag lunches through a program called Feeding the Souls. Their goal is to expand this lunch into a hot meal to feed the hungry 1 day a week, all year long, with the help of the community. The mission to improve the quality of life for those in need can only be executed through contributions and support of the community. From Marion's Closet, thank you. Downtown Wadsworth Incorporated. With a dedicated group of member volunteers, Downtown Wadsworth Incorporated is best known for their yearly 17 mostly free events such as the Summer Breeze Concert Series, Scare on the Square, the Downtown Candlelight Walk, all with the goal to provide the community a venue to visit downtown in a friendly atmosphere. The group has experienced growth with their volunteers from 26 to 32%, and their events and projects continue to increase in size and scope. Membership in Downtown Wadsworth grows each year and is open to businesses, service organizations, churches, schools, governments, individuals, and families. Each event is hosted on the streets and sidewalks of downtown Wadsworth. New this year, co-producing with the library a How-To Festival with 50-plus presenters teaching participants how to. The Wadsworth Salvation Army has served the greater Wadsworth area since 1886. Their mission is to share the message of Jesus Christ and to meet human needs without discrimination. The Salvation Army provides food and shelter through their social services and soup kitchen. In partnership with the Wadsworth City Schools, they developed educational services for struggling students through the Learning Center and provide GED tutoring. The Salvation Army chartered the Women's Auxiliary that created the Wadsworth Family Enrichment Center, offering parenting skill programs. Their services are available year-round for those who find it difficult to meet day-to-day expectations, especially during the holiday season when much more is expected of parents. Each year, they provide Christmas assistance to over 300 families and seniors. The Wadsworth Salvation Army has been under the direction of Majors Tom and Debbie Grace for 13 years, who are both children of Salvation Army officers and have been connected to the Salvation Army their entire lives. The Graces have 3 children and 4 grandchildren. The Giving Doll, headquartered at 229 College Street, was founded in 2006 by Jan Householder. The Giving Doll's mission is to give faith, love, hope, joy, and comfort to children at times of special need through the distribution of handmade cloth dolls. The first dolls were made in May 2006 for children at St. Jude's Hospital. Since its inception, the program has given comfort through the special dolls to over 15,000 children in every state and 45 countries. The dolls cannot be bought, only given to children dealing with issues such as illness, natural disasters, a parent being deployed, or tragedies like the shooting in Newtown, Connecticut. This program sent dolls to the siblings of the children who became angels at Sandy Hook. The Giving Doll nonprofit all-volunteer program relies totally on donations for operation. The program includes the Wadsworth site, locations in 6 surrounding areas, and 12 groups in 10 different states, all making dolls to give to children in need of comfort. The program has 550 volunteers, with over 50 volunteers aging from 6 to 96 right here in Wadsworth, helping to give a hand to help construct the dolls.
Congratulations to all the finalists. And the winner is Marion's Closet.
Oh my, this is a surprise. It's such an honor to be up here in the company of such great nominees. And I thank the Chamber for a lovely evening. And as far as Marion's Closet goes, it takes a community. I'm so thankful for our board of directors, our managers, who I brought a few with me tonight to celebrate. And I'm thankful to my husband for his support, and he's our handyman around there too, so that's quite nice. And I just want to say thank you. That's all I could say is thank you. It's wonderful. And I just want you to remember, you know, a group of dedicated people can do quite a bit. I mean, if you look at it, Noah's Ark was built by volunteers, but the Titanic by professionals. Here I go again, in the back.
Okay, now I have the pleasure of presenting the last award for the evening.
Outstanding Business of the Year. Sabre Logic was founded in 2002 by partners Adam Ellis, Brian Ellis, Eli Remington, and Seth Remington. Sabre Logic specializes in custom ERP application programming along with website and e-commerce design and development. They have over 800 customers across the United States and in over 20 countries across North America, Europe, and Asia. Sabre Logic currently employs 21 people, 17 of whom are skilled developers and programmers. They have experienced a sales growth of 24% year over year since 2009 and increased their employees by 15% year over year since 2009. Sabre Logic recognized a particular need in the database reporting field and developed a product that can be utilized by any company that needs to deploy and automate the delivery of reports, and have successfully grown that product into a solution for many companies. The Sabre Logic team supports the growth of the YMCA and the Wadsworth Young Professionals and have developed and maintained websites for many community businesses and organizations, including the Wadsworth Young Professionals, Wadsworth Older Adults Foundation, and Downtown Wadsworth Incorporated. Wadsworth Music Store. Susan and John O'Leary married in 2002, and at the same time, the owner of Wadsworth Music was looking for a buyer. Susan and John decided to buy the store. They strive to provide the best service and product to the community. They turned a struggling small lesson studio business into a thriving place of business that provides good paying teaching jobs for 20 or more musicians. Wadsworth Music has put numerous undergrad and grad level college students through school and is the home to many retired music instructors as well. In 2012, Wadsworth Music acquired the Fender guitar franchise, a real game changer for a small music store because it means that your store is a destination, not just for local musicians. Your store is now on the regional map. The O'Learys feel very much at home in Wadsworth. This spring, they are building their dream home in the township. The O'Learys say, God willing, we will continue to live and work here in the great town of Wadsworth. H&S Tool Incorporated is a world-class supplier for tools in the maintenance and construction of power generation plants, pulp and paper plants, pipelines, refineries, and other liquid processing facilities, as well as production machines in fabrication companies. The company began in the family garage of Tolliff Hillstad, where he designed and built the first H&S model MSID mount prep tool in 1975. The following year, Mark, his son, joined him, and H&S was born, standing for Hillstad and Son. They moved into a small building on West Berge Street. The business expanded numerous times during the 20 years of operation at that location before moving to their new facility at 715 Weber Drive in 1999. Their facilities have grown to over 30,000 square feet of state-of-the-art manufacturing. H&S Tool competes with huge multinational conglomerates every day and wins, because it continues to maintain close business relationships and takes pride in making quality products, knowing that every tool produced carries the family name that still owns H&S Tool Incorporated. Upon the untimely death of Mark Hillstad in 2011, Jeffrey Howard was promoted to president. Under his leadership, H&S Tool continues to grow and impact the Wadsworth community. Hilliard Rossbert Funeral Home. In 1902, J.B. Hilliard began providing quality funeral care from his location on the Wadsworth Square. For over 60 years, the family maintained the business before selling it. During those 60 years, J.B. Hilliard Funeral Home moved from its location to Lyman Street. From 1963 to the present, the original funeral home has changed its name, but the tradition of service and care remains consistent. In 2006, Dan and Belinda Rossbert purchased the business, and the name now reflects the new ownership, Hilliard Rossbert Funeral Home. The funeral home is still locally owned, and the Rossberts are both licensed funeral directors and embalmers and have resided in Wadsworth for the past 15 years. Dan has worked in the funeral service industry since the age of 14, and Belinda is a pre-arrangement specialist. With over 100 years of faithful, caring, and compassionate service, the J.B. Hilliard Funeral Home has enjoyed a rich history of service. The Hilliard Rossbert Funeral Home is a cornerstone of the community, and under the guidance of Dan and Belinda Rossbert and Adam Glenn, a licensed funeral director and embalmer, appears that it will remain a Wadsworth institution for many years to come.
All very deserving nominees, and I'd like to announce that the winner of Outstanding Business of the Year is Hilliard Rossbert Funeral Home.
It's an incredible honor to stand before all of you and be honored with this, just a nomination alone. We're humbled every day when we are honored to serve the families that we serve. My thought has always been there's no greater honor than to be asked to care for somebody's loved one. We take that very seriously. We consider each and every family we serve in this community part of our family. And at families' untimely times, our family grows. And we want to keep that continuing on. We're very humbled, like I said earlier, and proud to be here tonight. Belinda and I want to remain in this community for a long time. We've brought Adam in. We're thrilled to death to have him. We met and our philosophies matched, and we know that eventually the business will thrive under Adam Glenn, and we're going to stay here and support the community and do all that we can. So thank you for this honor tonight.
So before we close the evening, I want to give a big thank you to Janie Parrish, the director of the Wadsworth Area Chamber of Commerce, Sharon Wright, and her committee for the Rosie Awards for putting on this fabulous event. So let's give them a big hand.
Keep going. Okay. Anyways, I just want to say thank you to everyone for coming tonight to support your friends and your family. What a great group. We truly are in a room of greatness. So we're going to take some pictures at the end here. So Glenn, our official photographer of the Rosie Awards, will be taking pictures. And be safe going home, and thanks so much.